Hello everyone, my name is Dovey from PyDragon, and today I have a plugin to show you that hopefully you'll be excited for because I had the idea, I talked to some people about it, they said that's a great idea, you should do that. And, you know, people on Instagram seem to be very excited about it, people in the Discord server seem to be very excited about it, and I am very excited about it, so hopefully you will be very excited about it. That plugin that I'm showing you today is called Cross-Launch. Now, what is Cross-Launch? Cross-Launch is one plugin that can handle multiple launchpads. So you just drag in one device and then like 3 MIDI clips, and you have a triple launchpad light effect. You don't need to use depths. You don't need to worry about cross-launchpad tracks. You just have one device and everything's right there. You don't need to click around a bunch, and it removes a bunch of the tedious work from creating multiple launchpad covers, and hopefully these kind of covers will become more often because of this plugin. That's the ultimate goal, is to make this easier so that people know how to do it. Alright, so CrossLaunch is actually comprised of 2 plugins. There's the main, which is the one that you mostly interact with and do everything on, and then there's the mixer, which you use at the beginning of your project, and you get it set up and then you never touch it again because you don't need to. So I'm going to show you how to set up the mixer, and I'm going to show you how to use Cross-Launch. I'm using Microlight to represent my launch pads just because I don't want to have to set up my camera, and that would just make creating this video a whole lot more tedious. I don't want to do that. I just want to make this simple and quick, and all of you get it. So first we're going to drag in the Cross-Launch mixer onto our tracks. Now we're just going to start out with a 2 launchpad project just so I can show you how it works and everything. So we're going to select double in this project type drop down. Then we're going to keep this on main if it's our main launchpad. So I'm actually going to rename this to main. And then this is going to be right. And this is going to be left. And you can go here and click right. Now if your main launchpad is on the right and the second launchpad is on the left, if you're a heathen like that, then you can also do that and it'll update. But you just drag in this cross launch and you'll see it has 2 launchpads on screen, and there's a bunch of settings. Now I'm going to walk you through each of these settings really quickly here in a second, but you'll see what I mean by it updates is right here. If you click left and then you go to here, you will see that now it is configured so that the main launchpad is on the right and the secondary launchpad is on the left. And you can do the same thing, you know, here the main launchpad's on the left, secondary is on the right, and we'll talk about triple in a bit. But first we're gonna load up these micro lights, and I'm going to size these down for convenience sake. Cool. Alright, so now you see not a whole lot is happening here. These are on the wrong side. There we go, fixed. So now we'll just go into our project files, and I already have these menus opened up, but we'll grab drop 1 and drag it onto the left launchpad, and you'll see we have a single light effect here. You know, it's nothing special, you know, that's just, it's what you expect from any MIDI extension or lightweight. But then you drag on the second light effect, and now you have a cross launchpad light effect. Super easy, you know, super quick. It takes no time at all. If you accidentally drag on a MIDI clip that is wrong, then you just hit this clear button and it clears it, and then you can drag on another one. And you'll see you have a few more controls down here. So for example's sake, we're just going to use the same light effect on both launchpads. It's the same exact MIDI clip. It doesn't really look like it's crossing over. It doesn't look like it's 2 launchpads, you know, making the same light effect. It looks like 2 launchpads just copying each other, right? So here's what we're going to do to fix that. So one thing you can do is you can rotate or flip these. Rotate just rotates the light effect 180 degrees, and flip just flips it horizontally. So as you can see, now it's mirrored. I apologize for the lag. My computer's not very great. But you can even just do none. And if you want it to go from over here and travel, then you have this knob here, this delay. So you just click on this little gray bar that turns on the delay, and you can select how much delay you have. I think a 32 note is good. I actually think that's a little too early, but there we go. That's pretty good. That's pretty decent. And now it actually looks like it's going across the launch pad. There's another thing you can do too. You can kind of combine delays, and now it's a bit more friendly. It's a bit more accurate. You can kind of just toy with these and see what you can get. So now, triple light effects. How do you handle triple launchpad light effects? So if I have 3 launch pads, you know, it's a similar concept. You just have your 3 tracks, and then you select triple right there, and you'll see both of these pop up. And this is your main, this is your right, so you define that as right, and then this is your left, so you define it as your left. So now let's pop out the window. Let's do this in order just so. Yep, so that's middle, and then this is going to be right, so it's going to be on the right. Cool. And then the left. And there we go. And now it's just the same exact thing. You grab a cross-launch and drag, you know, any MIDI clip. We'll actually drag a different one here, and then boom, and you'll see right there you have that. I want to flip this so that it's kind of like part of the same universe, and maybe change that light effect. No, not that one. I don't like that one. Sure. That looks like a reasonable light effect. Now here's the kicker. I have this right launch pad here. Let me just define my inputs. Here we go. So I have another launch pad, you know, this light effect, it triggers when I press a button on the main launch pad. What if I want it to do something on a launch pad that's not the main? Same exact thing. You just drag a cross launch, and then you just let's rotate it. Actually, no, let's flip it. Yeah, there we go. And then you have a triple launchpad light effect. So, you know, 2 different lights triggered on 2 different launch pads, and that's pretty much it. It's that easy now. That's all you have to do. You can find the download for CrossLaunch down in the description. It'll be the very first link. While you're at it, join the PyDragon Discord server. It's pretty neat, and you get to beta test every plugin. Every time a new beta rolls out, you get to test it. You don't have to pay to access it. You don't have to be like a special member. You just need to be in the Discord server. And whenever a new plugin is in development, then you get to beta test it. You get to look for bugs. You get to suggest features, and you get to be directly involved with the development of the plugin so that it can just be as good as it possibly can be. So with that all being said, I'm sorry this is a messy video. This is my first plugin review that's actually going out. If you like this video, then please hit that thumbs up button and share this with your Launchpadder friends and show them how easy it is to make triple Launchpad covers now. Thanks for watching. Peace.